Let me. I want to see the real ones. Show me the real pictures. I don't want to see the negatives. I want to see the real ones.
I mean, why don't you want to see a negative? Is it because it shits all over your bullshit?
No, I want to see the real cartoon picture.
I mean, they're not cartoons; they're real photographs, and these are the original negatives.
Yeah. Show me the real pictures. Show me the ones that you got the negatives from.
The ones that I got the negatives from. I mean, I pointed the telescope up in the sky. It was in the video.
Hey, you can't even do that. Show me the real photos. Like, you should have them right there, should you not? I got my real photos.
Do you have the negatives for those?
I can show them. Who cares about negatives? I can show you the real pictures.
Yeah, but do you have them? Oh, you don't. You don't have negatives?
So now it's a globe then that I don't have negatives now, right?
Oh, so how do you know what you captured is legit if negatives don't count?
Because I see it through the binoculars, and there's no depth to the stars. The Orion's Nebula is right beside every other star in the sky.
Orion. Let's be clear here. Not Orions, plural, not plural. Orion.
Okay, Orion. Okay.
Thank you. For fuck's sake. Anyway, Astronomy Live. You got.
I guess we're in English class now too. Eh? My God.
Beautiful.
Hey, now bring it up closer. Bring it up closer. Okay.
I mean, I'm hitting the camera.
So where are all those stars in that picture? Beside the nebula or what?
They're the dots.
Yeah, I mean they're in space.
Now, no, they're not. Why are they all side by side? Is there no depth to the stars?
You mean depth of
see that tree behind me? That's behind me, not beside me. Why are all the stars side by side?
What do you mean by side by side? Are you expecting depth of field?
Well, stars are supposed to be millions of miles away, but they're not in your picture.
How did you determine that?
Well, you can look at your picture. They're all side by side.
What do you mean side by side? How do you determine the distance?
When you go to church and you sit in a pew, there's a person sitting beside you, not behind you, 10,000 miles behind you.
Shit. Mikey doesn't understand depth of field. Holy fuck. I'm going to fucking lose my shit here.
Because there's a ceiling above your head.
So, Mikey, they should all be at infinity focus.
So, how far is the one? How far are the stars behind the nebula? How far are they behind that nebula?
I'd have to measure the distance of the stars with parallax to be able to tell. I can't tell based
on.
How
can you do that when you're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour?
By using a telescope that tracks along with the rotation of the Earth.
Yeah, the Earth ain't moving. The stars are.
No, I can see the stars moving relative to each other.
Can you explain to me why Polaris never moves?
It does move.
No, it doesn't. You can record it for 20 minutes continuously and it won't move. It goes like this, like a spinning top. It's stationary. I've recorded that. It moves like
stationary. That's motion.
No, it's stationary.
So it exhibits diurnal motion. It exhibits precession, and it exhibits proper motion.
Rotates like a spinning top. Rotates like a spinning top. I've recorded that.
That's diurnal motion.
Hang on, Astronomy. Let me ask a clarifying question. Mikey, are you saying that you can see surface features on Polaris, and via those surface features, you're seeing rotation?
Why would I see a surface on a star?
He's talking about Polaris doing this around the North
Is he talking about travel? Or
listening is a skill.
It was doing this.
No, this. My joint is the point. It's rotating. It's going like a spinning top. It's not going like this, like a Ferris wheel.
Okay, so no, it does this. Okay.
No, you're not listening. Your ear cups are too tight on your head. You're not listening.
Which is weird. Which is weird because
my hand moving.
Sitting right.
Is my hand moving? No, my finger is.
What are you trying to say right now?
I think he's talking about some sort of optical aberration with his equipment that's making it look like it's moving around a little bit, but it's not really moving. But that's not the diurnal motion of Polaris.
Hang on. Let me ask another clarifying question, Mikey. If you spin a top, how do you know that the top is moving just by looking at it?
Well, from the motion.
Okay, but what about it? Like, let's say the top was perfectly uniform all the way around. It was one color. It had no texture to it. And when you spun it, how would you know that top is spinning?
I didn't say
if it had no edges.
Like this.
Let's
is my hand moving?
let's try this. Let's try this a different way. Have you seen? You know what a ball bearing looks like, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now let's imagine I was able to levitate that ball bearing in a magnetic field, and
I don't want to imagine anything. I want facts.
and I spin that bitch. How would you know that the ball bearing is spinning if everything is uniform? It has no edges, has no creases.
Exactly. Good point.
So
but
how would you know
Polaris
it's
is not a ball. You put an arm, put a toothpick, put a branch on that spinning ball. What's going to happen with the branch?
Okay, so basically you're saying that in order to see that top thing, you would have to touch it? Well, we ain't able to touch the stars, dipshit, so how the fuck do you know that's rotating?
So this is how much Polaris moved in 9 minutes. You can see it's starting to.
Polaris doesn't move in 9 minutes. It will never move. What are you recording? Show me Polaris.
Hang on. Hey, Mikey, shut the fuck up and listen.
That's a ball of light. Okay,
So,
that's not Polaris.
That's
So
an elongated
Astronomy Live.
shape.
That's out of focus, as you would say.
No, it's in focus.
Mikey, shut the fuck up and try to learn something.
So
saying
this
shut
is
the
in
fuck up
focus.
doesn't mean that it's a globe now. So
This is in focus. You see how these other trails are very, very pinpoint. They're very thin.
yeah,
Those
exactly.
are
Because they're
center
moving
stars.
very slowly. The center stars move slow. The further ones south move faster. I know how it works.
Shut the fuck up and try to learn something.
I don't need to learn anything. You guys need.
Okay, he's now going to permanently shut the fuck up for about 30 seconds while we listen to an actual explanation. Go ahead, Astronomy Live.
Okay,
Educate Mikey, please.
The bright star in the middle, it's not a circle. It's an elongated shape because it's moving. This is a 9-minute exposure. You see these other stars around it that are fainter, and you can clearly see they are all streaks, even the ones closer to the North Celestial Pole than Polaris. That's also a streak that's inscribing a circle going around the North Celestial Pole. So that is how far Polaris moved in 9 minutes. Now, I took this photo at one point in time, and I came back 11 years later and took an additional photo that was also 9 minutes long with the same telescope. And wouldn't you know it, not only is it moving in terms of its diurnal motion, where it is inscribing a circle around the North Celestial Pole because it's not exactly at the North Celestial Pole, but all the streaks, not just Polaris. Notice how the other streaks are moving there too. They're doing this from pictures taken 11 years apart. That's because the North Celestial Pole is not at the same position as it was 11 years ago. Those pictures taken 11 years apart are showing the effects of precession, Earth's axial precession, changing the distance between Polaris and the North Celestial Pole. So the size of the circle that Polaris is tracing out is changing over time. It's actually getting smaller because the North Celestial Pole is getting closer to Polaris over time. So the size of those circles are shrinking around Polaris as the North Celestial Pole gets closer to it.
And before I let Mikey back on, you took those images yourself, correct?
That's right. I took those images
So
myself.
Can't blame NASA for this shit. All right, Mikey, tell us what you learned.
So how come the stars are not moving further away from either direction of Polaris? I thought you guys were moving in 3 different directions.
That's the third motion. That's proper motion. And I
but
showed
the stars are not moving.
They are. I showed
not
that
moving position.
Yeah,
so the Big Dipper has always been the Big Dipper. Why?
Mikey, if you watch my video showing proper motion, which I will be glad to link you to. No, you're not going to watch the video? Well, that's a shame.
What? But
well, in the video,
you need to explain to me. I don't need a video. I need you to explain to me why the Big Dipper has never changed.
Mikey, in order for you to get an explanation, you need to shut the fuck up and listen to the explanation.
But that's not the correct explanation.
Let's try this. I'm going to see if you have any ounce of self-control. You asked the question. I'm going to repeat the question for Astronomy Live. You're going to shut the fuck up and listen to him answer. If you have any further questions, you ask those after he is done. Let's see if we can get through this without turning it into a gigantic shit show. So, Astronomy Live. The Big Dipper, Little Dipper, who the fuck knows? Okay, so there is this particular constellation in the sky. Supposedly, it was always the Big Dipper. Does the Big Dipper, the constellation, change in shape or size? Do stars move relative to other stars? Tell us all about it.
Yes, stars move relative to other stars. Polaris is, in fact, the tip of the Little Dipper. And I showed that it was moving in pictures taken about 50 years apart in my video on proper motion. Now, if you give me a second, I can pull up the actual charts and show you the amount at which it moved. It's not very much. Other stars are moving faster, like Arcturus, which is the tip of Boötes, the bottom of the ice cream cone shape of that constellation. That star is moving much faster, and in fact, it's moved so much that if you compare it to observations taken 400 years ago by Tycho Brahe, it's actually moved enough that even if you were using his instrument, which is a naked eye instrument, the observation armillary sphere, you would actually see some degree of motion there, even without a telescope. And with a telescope, I showed that it's moving both compared to his observation 400 years ago, as well as my own observations that were taken only a few years apart. So
And-
yes, the stars
and
are
to be
moving
clear-
relative to each other, and the constellations are changing shape slowly over time.
And to be clear, Astronomy Live, with your photos that you took 11 years apart, I just want to emphasize these were your observations.
Yes, these are my observations with my telescope, my camera.
Thank
From
you.
400
Mikey,
years
go
ago.
ahead.
From 400
He
years
said-
ago,
he said
right?
Mikey, let's try not to be a disingenuous little shit. He said that he took his images 11 years apart.
What about the ones from 400 years ago? Who took those?
Tycho Brahe, using an observation armillary sphere, who made notes about the positions of the stars, including Arcturus, which Red's Rhetoric here went and saw that book, the original first generation copy, 400-year-old book in a library.
For
And
those
took
of you
pictures of it.
wondering, I had to go to a library in Rhode Island to see it. That was an hour drive.
Yeah.
So
that's
what
our-
do you mean by when Arcturus moves? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean when it first moves?
Well, you said when it moves, it's moving, like, because it's in the sky, the same position every night. It's not moving off to the southern sky or to the north or moving all over the sky. It's like it should be. I could go record it at the same position every night at a certain time. You said it was moving in some way or
It
another.
is moving very slowly, but it's moving enough that I can measure it.
Yeah, in a circle
What method did
pattern.
you
Yeah,
use to measure it?
in a circle pattern.
And in proper motion relative to the other stars.
What do you mean by that?
Hang on, let me find it.
Are you just so I'm understanding what you're asking, are you asking what is proper motion?
No, I'm asking. He's saying that Arcturus is moving in relation to the other stars surrounding it. All of the stars move like this on the tips of your fingers. Okay, they're not going like this throughout the sky, moving in different locations throughout the night or the weeks or the months or years. They're always going to be in the same position. The Big Dipper will always be there in the same position. All of the whatever 7 or 8 stars that correlate with it are always going to make the Big Dipper the Big Dipper. It's never going to be changing in or out, or the handle is always going to be the same. It's always going to be there. It's never moving.
Yeah, but did you hang on 1 second. Astronomy Live, show that again.
So, okay, there we go. There's the exposure. So that line right there is how far Arcturus moved in, I think it was 7 years apart. I took 2 pictures and traced out its exact position using diffraction spikes. And it moved that far in just 7 years.
Yeah, okay. What about every day?
Well, it moves a fraction of that every day. It moves consistently, and that's how much builds up over time, over 7 years. Now, I also have observations from the Palomar Sky Survey that were taken 50 years ago. And then, of course, as I mentioned, there's Tycho Brahe's notes from 400 years ago. So when you put all of these in context with each other.
400 years ago. I'm talking about right now and yourself doing your own work.
Here again, this is from 1950 to 2023. So actually closer to 75.
So what year were you born?
1981. This
Okay,
is
so how did you get pictures from 1950?
By buying a CD set from the Palomar Sky Survey, pictures taken in 1950.
From somebody else who did it.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah. So show me your work, not somebody else's.
Okay, well, that's where I started off on. I'll show you again.
Hang on. And he showed you his own work from 11 years apart. These are his images.
Yeah, this is my picture right here.
What he did was he added, okay, so I have my own observations. I see that they moved this far apart in the amount of time that I was able to collect this information. I'm now going to go other places and see, does their data line up? And if so, how far apart is it from my observations? So basically what he's doing is he's forming a cumulative case to show the motion of the stars.
Exactly.
Hey, Reds, I got a question for you too. Are you ever going to send me your pictures of your stars, or?
I was actually hoping you would take the free trip to Rhode Island so we could take them together. It'll be a great old time.
Yeah, well, I need some verification what you're taking first before I even leave.
Well, I'll tell you this. Here's what we're going to use. We have ourselves a 60 millimeter refractor from Apertura. We have a Celestron CPC 800 Edge HD. We have Astronomy Live, who's willing to bring his film camera. He said that he would be willing to travel for this event, and Astronomy Live just confirmed you are willing to travel for this event, correct?
Right. Yeah.
We have ourselves a wedge so we can make it an equatorial mount, not alt-as. So I think that's going to be better for long exposure. And Mikey, we also agreed that you would be the one to live stream the entire thing. You could either use my computer to live stream it, or you could use your own cell phone. It doesn't matter. And you would also be in charge of the negatives, meaning the camera would not leave your site. So we would have it in your possession. You would be the one to have it developed at a location of your choosing. So we can't plan this out ahead. And then you would be the one to present the actual developed product and keep the negatives at the exact same time. All of this would be shown live. So no one could say that we were faking anything or that we snuck something in or anything like that. And again, it's an Apertura 60 millimeter refractor with a Celestron CPC 800 Edge HD that it would be mounted on top of. And these telescopes would be at your disposal, and you get to choose the target too. So we can even plan that ahead. And I would advise you not to tell us the target until you get there, meaning we can't even pre-take the image before, because we don't even know what we're shooting, because I'm going to tell you not to tell me until the event actually happens. All of these safeguards are in place to guarantee that what you're shooting is actually a thing that you're shooting, and that the images that are developed are of the things that you shot.
I don't know.
So what's and I also have confirmation from the Drunk Debunk show that we are willing to pay for this trip. That is your fuel, that is your hotel, and that is your food. And all of this for free. So this is a free trip for you to get the verification that you yourself have been asking for. You're like, I want to see images. Well, what better way than to take them yourself with our equipment and you developing it and you seeing your own work right in front of you?
Yeah, my problem is that we're not going to be able to take an individual star picture with your telescopes.
Why not?
Well, because you haven't done it yet. You haven't showed me.
No,
you guys have.
I showed you plenty of
Oh,
stars.
no, I did. And last time you ran away.
No, I'm not running from anywhere. You got to email them to me, man. Show me them.
You were on a live stream with me. I showed you, and you immediately ran off.
I didn't run anywhere. I'm right here in my apartment in front of the phone.
You are now, but you ran off last time.
Show him that image again. Show him that image again.
No, well, email. That's not. Show me a real star, guys. Seriously, stars don't have points of light.
I got the negative in this wonderful binder.
I got the negative. I'm fancy when I use my negatives.
So and this is why, Mikey, this is why there's no convincing you over the internet unless you're there doing it yourself.
That's not a star, man. Come on, be honest with me, man.
We're willing to prove it to you, Mikey. And I'll make it better. There's this thing called Pascal's wager. If you win, you win everything. If you lose nothing. So here's my promise to you. If we point my telescope at a star with a film camera and it doesn't match what Astronomy Live just showed you, I will personally hand you a check for 10,000 American dollars. What is that? 12,000 Canadian or something?
Can I reverse my camera somehow or no?
You should be able to, yes. But if we're unable to replicate what Astronomy Live just showed you with you being present, I will personally write you a check for $10,000. In fact, fuck it. I'll give you $10,000 cash money right into your hand if we can't replicate what Astronomy Live just showed you.
From all your super chat.
No, because YouTube takes 30%. I would rather give you the money straight. Yeah, we see it, Astronomy Live.
I want to switch my camera, but that's not working.
So Astronomy Live, what are we looking at there?
That's the same star we were just looking at on my phone. This
Nice.
is the negative.
Can you not email them to me, please?
We'll mail you the negative.
No, I want the nice, pretty star picture with the, like 6 points of light on it. That's funny. That's like NASA stuff. If I want to see that, I'll just go look at NASA's junk.
Well,
Well,
I took that
if
myself.
NASA
It's not NASA.
if NASA is taking pictures of stars and we're taking pictures of stars, it would be amazing if they didn't look like stars, right? Fuck.
What's your email address?
Brad, you got it there or no? Can I put
Mikey,
it there?
Mikey, he's asking for your email address. He's going to send them to you right now.
Yeah. Well, he already has sent them to me. You've had some pictures, haven't you?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I'm pretty
sent
sure
them
that
to,
I'm pretty sure you dipped before we could get that far. What's the email address?
Yeah, I put it in the chat there. In the
Let's see,
studio,
private chat. There we go. I'm going to send it.
I've got it.
Okay. Did Mikey dip? I did not remove him, just so that we're clear. I did not remove him. You have it?
Yeah, I got it.
Excellent. Oh, good. He's back.
Yeah. Push the wrong button.
Okay, he's sending you an email, but keep in mind that the offer is still open. You can take that image yourself, and you get to pick the star. And if we can't replicate what you are seeing in your email right now, if we can't replicate it with you there in person, I will personally give you $10,000 and everyone will hold my ass to it. I'll even put the money in escrow so I can't control it. That's how confident we are that what we're saying is correct and that you don't know what you're talking about. I'm willing to prove that. I'm willing to put actual money on the line for that.
Maybe I can do it this way. No, it's pretty shitty camera.
Yeah, very shitty camera. So, Mikey, I'm failing to see a downside to this trip. If you win everything. If you lose nothing. It's a free trip.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm not going to lose anything other than, I don't know.
Yeah, because everything's being paid for. The only thing that can possibly come out of this is you taking epic images of the night sky with bitchin' optics that you would be in control of.
But I'm asking you two guys, for an actual picture and a video of a star through your telescope. I can do that with my binoculars.
I just literally emailed it to you, dude, and I've got the negative right here.
Just to be clear, Mikey, when you and Flat Earth Reconnaissance were having your live hangout, you were talking about images, not video. So that on its own is moving the goalpost. Like, seriously, I don't see the downside. Like, why are you asking for all this shit when we're literally inviting you to take these images yourself, being there in person?
Well, why can't I verify something before I come?
Because, well, you can, but also it's free. It's literally a free trip, and we're betting $10,000 that what we're showing you is legit by repeating it right in front of you. That's how you verify this shit.
We're literally showing you the original negatives right here. How much more verification do you want? You want me to mail it to
how
you?
come your star? What's the circle around your star here that you sent me? Is that something wrong with your optics on your telescope?
It's not something wrong. It's just an internal reflection of the corrector plate because it's such a bright star.
And what star is it?
I believe that was Procyon or Altair. I'll have to look up my notes.
Okay, so can you get rid of all that glare light in front of it, and so to show me the actual the subject matter that it is, that it's a star, other than just big burst of light?
I mean, if I reduce the exposure, it's just going to look like a dot.
Okay, zoom into it and record it as a video because they're not far. So
they're not far. My guy, that telescope, even with the focal reducer, has 1.2 meters of focal length. Okay, that's more. That's way more than a P1000. That is zoomed in.
I don't use a P1000. I use binoculars.
Yeah, it's
Well,
more than your
zoomed
fucking
in than your
binoculars.
binoculars. Your binoculars have a few hundred millimeters at best of focal length. That is several times more than your binoculars can handle.
So how come I can get closer to the stars than you can?
You can't. You can't.
With my
Focal
cell
length of
phone
your-
attached to it, I can.
No,
How did you
can't.
take that picture through your telescope?
I put my film camera on the telescope and I took the
Mhm.
picture.
Now do that as a video next time.
You can't. It's a film camera.
Okay, we'll get
want
a
a video.
get a
Here's
video.
a video of the Whirlpool Galaxy.
No, that's no.
Yep.
And
That's
you
just
can
the
take
raw
that image
frame.
yourself. That's what's great about it. You can take that
you
image
want- you
yourself.
want me to zoom in with my cell
Record
phone?
a video of Polaris for me. Do that. It doesn't move,
Here's
so
a
it should
star
be easy.
zoomed in with my cell phone.
That's horrible. Oh my
It's a
god.
dot.
Attach your cell phone to your telescope.
No, that's objectively worse in every possible way.
Oh
That's
my god, you won't even do it. You won't even do it.
Yeah,
You want to know a story? Let me tell you an honest story. I went to the observatory here,
I can't
2
get that
hours
with my cell
southwest of
phone.
here, and I went to observe the stars in the big telescope, okay? Some hotshot university guy came to show me. He gave me his fancy words on how the telescope works. At the end of it, I showed him and his partner that showed up at the telescope. I showed him a video of my stars on my YouTube channel. When they watched them, they immediately wanted to leave. Okay, they were expecting other people to show up, but they shut down the telescope and left after I showed them my videos of my stars.
Good for you. So are you going to
Yeah.
come to Rhode Island for a free trip and take images with our optics? Hell, bring your binoculars with you. I'm sure they're portable.
Again, you got to record a video of a star, man.
Right
It's
here.
not hard.
Here's a video. It's got stars. It's got a galaxy.
You got to send me
Recorded
that one
as
too. That's hilarious. Well, what software editing program did you use for that?
I didn't. I wrote the code that processed the raw frames into the video.
Why did you have to write a code? Just do it naturally.
What do you mean? Do it
Mikey,
naturally?
we already spoke about this. You're asking for, do you know what a video is? A video is a series of still images, and what is the normal frame rate for a video?
30.
30. Okay, so that's 30 frames per second.
Yep.
Astronomy Live, for those exposures, how long did those exposures have to be?
Each one of these frames is 5 minutes long. These are 5-minute exposures.
5 minutes exposures. Okay.
Code
So how did
to
you
take
do a
those
video
still
of that?
photos
Hang on,
and put
hang
them
on.
into a video.
Hang on. So 5-minute exposures. So that means, Mikey, you want us to collect 5 minutes worth of light in 1/30th of a second. Do you not see how fucking stupid that is? What Astronomy Live is showing you,
a video of a star, and I can't even get it
what
from you.
Astronomy Live is showing you is a time lapse.
Show me a video of Polaris through your telescope. Send me that
There you
picture.
go, right there. Perfect.
Okay, send me that video then. Send me that video, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it.
Yeah, sure you will. And when we
I don't think you're qualified.
No, you're not really.
Well, I know what a clear star looks like, and when the sky's not clear. When is the sky clear? Can you tell me that?
Ask
When
the
it
weather
depends
guy.
on the fucking weather.
I'm not a
Yeah,
weatherman.
exactly. So what takes part in that having optimal weather and clear skies? What happens? What needs to be happening?
I don't know, Mikey. Tell us what needs to be happening in order for clear what.
So just because there's no clouds in the sky means it's clear, right?
Are you talking
I
about
mean-
the seeing conditions?
I'm talking about recording the sky. What's clear to you?
Well, clear just implies no clouds, but there's also atmospheric.
What does that
seeing.
mean? Yeah. What about humidity?
Well, again, like I said, there's also atmospheric seeing, which
What about the dew point? What about evaporation? What about
Mikey, I can assure you that you did not take any of that shit into account when you used your fucking binoculars.
Exactly. It just happened, and I was lucky.
Okay.
So after 2.5 years of recording the sky, I got a few good nights. But you guys assume that it's clear every night.
Oh no,
No,
it's not.
Again,
Mikey.
I'm asking for a video of Polaris. Show me a video of Polaris.
Mikey.
Show me a video.
Mikey, we are willing to send you negatives. We've shown you video. We've shown
Again,
you
you're not answering my
question.
listening
We've
is
shown
a
you all
skill.
this shit, and let me just skip to the conclusion, Mikey. You're never going to be satisfied because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So
Neither
this
do
is
you.
why we're
You're
challenging
lying.
you to
You're
come
lying.
to Rhode Island. I will bet $10,000 that what we collect, what we capture, will look exactly as what Astronomy Live was able
You
to
go
show.
record the Star Sirius and you repeat this. You go record the Star
I
Sirius.
can't. I'm not. So what am I supposed to do? Smear Vaseline all over my corrector plate? Is that what
Well,
you
if
want? me
that's
to
what you
fucking
do to lie to everybody, go ahead. But this is an actual video.
No, that's a smear, my friend. That's
No,
got to be the
no.
shittiest image I have ever had the misfortune of seeing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys lie way too much. You got to send me
And
a
this is
video
why we're
of a
betting
star, a
$10,000
video.
on it.
It's a simple
Mikey,
thing. How about I pay
Mikey,
you after I
have
win my
$10,000
lawsuit?
on the line.
I
What are
will
you
pay
willing to
you
put on the line?
10 million. Screw 10,000. I'll pay you 10 million. How about that?
All right,
You
let's do it.
forward me a video of a star.
Here, guys. Mikey's going to come down to Rhode Island, and we're all going to put money on the line, and we're going to see who's right and who's broke.
You're going to send me a video of a star.
No, Mikey, you're coming to Rhode Island. We're going to do this right in front of each other.
You can't even do that. You will not send me a video of a star.
Life brings his camera. That's how this is going to work. You don't want to do it in person because you know for a fact that once we're there doing it side by side, you're going to get your ass kicked. Because
I know for a fact that every single night that there is no clouds, that it's not possible to have a clear night just because there's no clouds. It may be a total waste of time. I would not get a clear star maybe that night or a week. It's been
Mikey,
almost a year before I've had a
plan
clear
ahead
night.
with the forecast. You don't have a job to go to. You can leave whenever the fuck you want.
Exactly, but I'm not wasting my time sitting there having you blab in my face about the sky being
You
clear.
literally don't have any responsibilities. You're out there in your fuck-ass Subaru bugging people left and right to the point where you get punched in the face, basically. And
does that bother you?
We're giving you a chance to come here for free to a place where you're actually invited.
You're not even showing me a real video of a star. That's how funny this is to me, guys.
We're gonna do it right in front of you.
No,
right
you're gonna do it now. You're gonna send me a video of a star. That's not a video of a star, guy.
Dude, come to
Zoom
Rhode
into
Island.
one
We
of
will
those
do
stars.
it live. $10,000, Mikey. Why are you so scared? Why are you so scared, Mikey?
I'm not scared. I'm waiting for you.
Why are you refusing? Why are you so scared? Free trip,
you're not telling me the truth.
Free gas, money in the bank. You're gonna make so much fucking money on this trip, and yet you're too much of a pussy to actually come to Rhode Island and do it. What the fuck?
You're not telling me the truth. That's why.
Oh, well, that's why we're putting $10,000 on the line?
You're not telling me the truth.
What? Well, so if I lie, I'm going to lose $10,000.
Again, show me a video of a star.
You're going to be live streaming it.
What is this guy doing?
Live streaming it, Mikey. Mikey, if you're live streaming it and
show me a video of a star
in real time, and it turns out that we're right, do you know how much of a jackass you're going to look like?
Send me a video of a star.
Come to Rhode Island and film it yourself. We'll do it together.
I can film it here. I don't need to go all that way to do
because your fuck ass optics either have Vaseline smeared all over it, or maybe that's spit. Who the fuck knows?
That would be your problem. I don't use Vaseline. That's your problem, not mine.
Oh, so you use KY? Do you use the lavender? Do you use the lavender scent?
Well, I use reality and factual information. So when you send me a video of a star, we're good to go.
That's not a lube that I'm aware of, but okay, fine. Whatever floats your goat, I guess. But
send me a video of a star.
No, accept the deal, Mikey. Accept the deal. Money
no, I can't do that until you send me a video.
Free gas, free food, free hotel, $10,000.
Email me a video of a single star.
If we can't do it, Mikey.
Email me a video of a single star.
10 G's. 10,000 big
I
ones.
could care less about the money. I would rather deal with the truth.
Basically, you're too much of a pussy that you will not accept $10,000 on the off.
I can say the same. You're so much of a pussy. You can't send me a real video of a star.
Let's do this. $10,000, man. 10,000. 10,000 big smackers right there. I don't know what the problem is, Mikey, because you're having literally.
The problem is you're not sending me a video of a real star.
I did.
Oh,
I
just come to Rhode Island and film it because no matter what we send you, no matter what we send you, you're just going to reject it.
Which he's about to prove because I just sent it to his email.
Yeah, well, like shit. What do I just have? Like, oh, you're. What am I standing in front of my computer to know that you just emailed me or what?
It's like, why would we send you an email of a video or whatever when you want to incorrectly explain that the video is fake? Oh, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with it before even looking at it. You fucking liar.
Oh, I've looked at so many already. It's pathetic.
Yeah, of course you have. And you've been wrong about pretty much every single one.
I mean, Mikey, this all started because you claimed there are no, well, your friend claimed there are no galaxies, and you confirmed this. Well, I've got a video of a galaxy right there that you say doesn't exist.
Oh.
Okay, that's.
I want a video of a star.
Okay, well, you're moving the goalpost because the claim was that galaxies don't exist.
Yeah.
So why does that video exist, Mikey?
What are those things? Those yellow things?
Stars?
What?
Stars? Literally
No.
stars around the galaxy. Yes.
Can you hold the screen up again,
So,
Astronomy Live?
Again, why are the
you? Okay, so Astronomy Live is full screen. So Astronomy Live, once again,
what's that thing beside it that looks like it's been mirrored?
Exposures are how long?
Did you mirror this, or what's that thing beside it?
Dude, shut the fuck up for a second. Astronomy Live, for that, it's what's the exposure time on those?
5-minute exposures for every frame.
And we're talking a time lapse of how long?
The time lapse total length is about 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay. So 2 seconds, and we're looking at how many frames per second on that one?
30 frames a second, so it's 60 total frames roughly.
60 total frames. There you go.
Yeah.
Can I ask you why the video is so short?
Because it's 5-minute exposures. Each one of these frames is 5 minutes. How long does the night last?
Yeah, you're asking us to collect 5 minutes worth of light in 1/30th of a second. Not going to happen, Mikey. They're dim objects. So you need a long exposure shot in order to reveal them. What you're asking for is us to collect 5 minutes worth of light in 1/30th of a second. And it's amazing to me how you don't see how that is totally fucking stupid.
What's that mirrored image here on the left-hand side of that supposed galaxy?
Mirrored image. What's he talking about? You mean the second galaxy that's next to the first galaxy?
So how far apart are those galaxies?
Oh, I don't know, a few thousand light years, whatever.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
I know that
you really look like you're saying that when you're looking at your picture there.
Sure.
Thousands of light years when they're right beside each other.
Right beside each other. Again, Mikey, you're expecting some sort of depth of field effect. There isn't going to be one. They're all at infinity focus. If I were to focus on the International Space Station, this would be perfectly in focus to less than 1 pixel, the size of the circle of confusion.
Okay, so take one of those stars.
Mikey, listen. The size of the circle of confusion for any star, regardless of distance, out to millions of light years.
Now here we go again.
1 pixel. If I focused on the International Space Station, which is only 400 kilometers above me. So there is not supposed to be any focus difference between ISS and even a distant galaxy. Prove it. I got the math. You want me to pull the math?
No.
Oh, yeah. No. You don't get to back out of this now, Mikey.
Okay, he said prove it.
What the hell does math have to do with it?
Because
Mikey, hang on. Astronomy Live, let me try something here. Mikey, hold your finger out at arm's length.
Okay, yay.
Okay, look at your finger at arm's length and blink between your two eyes. You'll notice that when you do that, your finger appears to move relative to the background. Try it out. Look at your finger at arm's length, blink between your two eyes. Your finger will appear to move relative to the background. What you're seeing is called parallax. That's because your eyes are spaced apart by some distance. That gives you your depth perception. We were able to mimic the 2-eye thing with 2 telescopes spaced apart by some distance. We did this in 2018 and we did this in 2020.
But you can't.
If we're looking, hang on, Mikey. If we're looking at the International Space Station going over the moon from 2 different spots, the space station will appear to cross over different parts of the moon. We were able to use that to get measurements. Because
it's lower than the moon.
And guess what? With those parallax measurements, with those parallax measurements, we were able to confirm that the ISS is 400 kilometers in altitude. That's not all, Mikey, because Astronomy Live predicted that you guys would complain about the moon being used. Astronomy Live, quick question. Did you use the moon at all for your measurements?
No.
No, you did not. What did you use for your measurements?
Astrometry, measurement of the stars behind the moon.
So there you go. So basically, we calculated using the moon as our standard measurement, and Astronomy Live used the stars as his standard measurement, and we converged on the same answer. So 2 different methods for measuring the altitude of the station. We have 4 separate videos on this, showing a step-by-step process and how we actually did it, and the videos of us actually doing it. You cannot say that the International Space Station isn't 400 kilometers in altitude unless you debunk the work that we did and the math that we showed.
Again, that's way too much just to say yes or no. Okay, so I'm asking you to show me a video of a star. Take the video that he just sent me, zoom into one of those stars and record an individual star. Please do that. I don't know. I make it simple. I don't have to use big words and fancy numbers.
Here's an individual star from that video. What do you want?
Okay, send me that. Send me that.
Okay, it's all pixelated because I zoomed in.
Yeah, no. You're not doing it right. Go record with your telescope an individual star.
That's Mikey. That's
literally what we've been showing you for the last half an hour. Fuck.
Where? I've got no video of a star.
I literally recorded that with a telescope with 1.2 meters focal length.
Show me a video of a star.
That video wasn't at 1.2 meters.
One single star. Listening is a skill.
2 meters focal length. Okay, Mikey, that was full 2 meter focal length. That is way beyond.
What star are you showing me? I didn't get a video.
How big is 2 meters, Mikey?
Show me a video of a star.
So far from the eyepiece that they are 2 meters apart. Okay,
you're not listening.
Taller than me. That was
I don't care if it's 100 meters tall. Show me a video of a star.
That's what dictates zoom. That's what dictates magnification.
Show me a video of a star. Why can't you do that?
Mikey, we just did several times.
Where? I don't see it. Email it to me.
So I have a comment here from Jared AT2 Productions. Let me go ahead and read it real quick.
That's horrible.
Mikey, hang on. Tell Mikey he is asking for us to record at warp speed at faster than light levels. Does that sound possible to you?
What?
In other words, Mikey, if it takes us 5 minutes to expose a frame properly, does it make any sense to ask us to do that in 1/30th of a second?
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Why can't you record a video of a star?
Okay, Mikey, pay attention.
No, not a recording off your phone. Go take your telescope and zoom into Polaris.
We're going to get through this one way or another. I need you to focus.
No, we aren't, because you won't listen.
Mikey, you're not listening right now. I need you to practice what you preach for just a quick moment. Here we go. Okay. The original conversation was about galaxies and nebulas. Let's stick with that for now. 1, a galaxy or a nebula, they're very faint. So in order to see them on film, you need a long exposure shot. Video doesn't allow for a lot of exposure time. So in your judgment, does that make any sense to ask for a video of a very, very dim object like that?
Are you done?
I'm waiting for an answer.
Are you hiding from talking about stars now?
Mikey, are you hiding from answering this question about galaxies and nebulas, which was the original thing that you brought up?
Sure. Okay. Whatever. I'm moving on to the stars.
So you agree that what you're asking for in regards to galaxies and nebulas, it's bullshit. You're basically giving out a bullshit challenge. You now agree with this, right?
No, because I don't understand this video that was sent to me. It looks like garbage to me.
So you expect us to collect 5 minutes worth of light in 1/30th of a second.
I don't care about the numbers.
Oh,
just show me some factual information.
Fuck doing even basic math like that.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care about the numbers. I don't care. Go and do the work.
Mikey, does your vehicle break the sound barrier? Does your Subaru break the sound barrier?
Why are we even talking about that?
Answer the question, Mikey. Does your Subaru break the sound barrier?
According to you, it probably does. Okay.
Does your non-existent Subaru sound-breaking fucking bullshit car, you know for a fact that your Subaru can't break the sound barrier, but how do you know that if not by the numbers? You have a speedometer on your fucking dashboard, don't you?
Oh, well, now what's he showing me?
That's a beautiful picture of a star.
It's a video
what are you doing? Seriously, guy. Send me that picture. Send me it.
I did. I already mailed it to you. It's
Oh
not
my
picture,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
video.
beautiful, Strymon.
Oh my God! You gotta just send me something normal, guys. Seriously, you guys are
Strymon Live.
just
I don't
crazy.
think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be satisfied until you smear Vaseline all over the corrector.
What is that, guy? That's not a video. That's a. What are you doing on your phone? Are you using CapCut to do this or edit your videos, or what are you doing?
No, I just sent you the raw video. All I did was I
No,
went
that's
on my
not a raw
OneDrive and
video. Show me
downloaded
the
the
video
video.
to your telescope. This is absolutely
That is
pathetic.
through the telescope.
Mikey, what's pathetic is you not willing to take the free trip to take care of this shit yourself. We can record this right in front of you.
What
Would
are
you
the
still have a
colors?
problem
Why
with
are
it
there
then?
colors on those? There's two. What is there?
Mikey,
Three,
if you
six.
could see us record it in front of you, would you
Why
still
can't
have
I
a
ask a
problem with it?
question? Am I not able to ask a question or?
Dude, we already know. You don't think it's real. You think it's bullshit. You think it's fake. You think the colors are wrong. We fucking understand that, Mikey.
Astronomy Live.
What we don't
What
understand
are
is
the
why
color?
you're not
Why
taking
are
the
there
next step to
6
verify that shit.
straight lines
Mikey,
coming off that
Mikey,
star? Tell me
Mikey,
why
what
there's
we-
6 lines.
Mikey, what we don't understand is why you're not taking the opportunity to take a free trip to Rhode Island to verify this shit for yourself. Could it be that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about in regards to the color or anything else for that matter?
Why is I don't even know what's going on there. Why? What? The sun is star. Why? When you're zoom, why is that star so big? How come the other ones are so tiny?
Because it's bright. That's
What?
ISAR. That's very bright star.
This is a waste of time. Make your point. I gotta go. I can't do this all night. This is pathetic.
Yeah, because driving all
making a
night
video
to
of these
Rhode Island
pathetic-
is going to take a
I'm
while,
making a
right,
video of
Mikey?
these pathetic
And getting
stars.
$10,000 if we're wrong, right, Mikey?
I don't care about the money. I wish you guys would tell the
because
truth.
no, you don't care about the money because you care about continuing to bullshit yourself. That's the only thing you care about.
Are you looking at these pictures that he's sending me? Are you seriously?
Not only are we looking at it, Mikey, we're challenging you to take them yourself. We will repeat this observation in front of you, and you're not taking us up on our offer. $10,000 if we can't do it, Mikey. Don't you want
all
free
I
money?
want is a video of Polaris. That's all I
And
want.
we're gonna get it for you. You get to join in. Join in on that shit.
No, you're doing it before I
I
come.
fucking
You're
challenge
doing
you
it
to do
before
it,
I
Mikey.
come.
If you're too much of a coward to take a free trip to Rhode Island, then I have to ask: do you believe any of the shit that you're spewing right now?
Well, I know it. I don't believe it.
No, absolutely not. Because a person that knows it would be willing to take free money because they know that they're going to win it. Or could it be that you know that you're full of shit and that's why you don't want to make the trip? Because even though you're going to lose something, you'll have your dignity to lose.
Holy cow, you're all talk. I'm all action, baby.
Action? Which is interesting because I don't see your ass driving to Rhode Island right the fuck now.
Why? Hold on. Can we just stop talking for a minute and talk about this star that I was just sent?
What about it?
I want to know why there's 6 edges going off the star.
Excellent question. So that right there is a mask. That mask is a exact replica of the primary mirror of the James Webb Space Telescope and the secondary support structure. So if you look at the images of the James Webb Space Telescope and the stars that are in those images, you'll notice diffraction spikes. That is a direct copy of the James Webb Space Telescope that he slipped over the primary and over the aperture, which mimicked those diffraction spikes. Those diffraction spikes are great because we get
those
to
aren't natural.
Point the exact location of the star in the frame.
But those aren't natural. That's not the star as itself.
What do you mean the star as itself?
Well, the star doesn't look like that. It only looks like that through your telescope and with that fancy thing you put on top of it.
Yeah, and your star looks like a smear because you had Vaseline on the lens. What's your point?
Yeah, that's all you're all talk. That's all.
Which is why I'm putting $10,000 on the line. That doesn't sound like
Again,
talk to me,
you're all
Mikey.
talk. Show me the money.
Then come
Show
to Rhode Island and prove it.
Show me the $10,000 first.
Okay, hang on. No. This is actually really good, Mikey. If we agree that if I come up and I show you $10,000 cash, you will agree to come to Rhode Island, right?
And record Polaris as a video.
No. Don't move the goalpost, motherfucker. Don't try that shit with me. I am willing to show you $10,000 on camera. As soon as I do, you are going to make the trip to Rhode Island, correct?
I love this picture here. This is hilarious. I'm gonna
Notice
make a
how he's
video
not
of these
answering the
pictures.
question. Notice how he's about to move the goalpost. Mikey, come on, don't be a scared little bitch here.
Well,
I'm willing to show
you're
you
doing the same
$10,000.
thing. You
So
are the bitch,
$10,000,
and I'm the
I'll show
male.
you
So we're gonna.
$10,000 on
I'm gonna
camera
show
to show
you.
you that I'm legit, and then afterwards you will agree to come to Rhode Island, right? For free.
No, you're gonna show me a video of a Polaris.
So the whole show me $10,000 thing was just you talking shit. You didn't actually mean it.
See, again, does that provide proof of a globe? I don't know what you mean by that.
The only thing it proves is that you're full of shit. That's the only thing it would prove, actually. So
Again, more
I'm pretty
theories.
sure you
more
can be
theories.
full of shit regardless of the shape of the Earth, Mikey.
Yeah,
But
no, I know.
What can't be in debate right now is that Astronomy Live is willing to make the trip. I'm willing to make the trip. We're willing to pay for your fucking ass to go there. Why won't you?
All I want is the real star, guys. That's all I want.
And we're willing to take it right in front of you because that's the only way you're going to be.
But I thought you've already done it. Why don't you send me
We
the
have.
pictures?
Mikey,
literally
because
showed
if we send it to you, you're just going to reject it because you weren't involved in the capturing of it. We know you're fucking
Well,
game.
if you show me an actual star, I don't have to call it bullshit.
Dipshits like you function. You ask for something, we provide it to you. You say that's not good enough, so we're going to bypass that shit altogether. Do it right in front of your fucking ass, and even have you being involved in the process. And
I know you're all talk.
$10,000 is yours.
All your language just shuts me down. I'm such a small man because of you.
because free money sounds like a real
You're
downer,
amazing.
doesn't
You're
it, guys?
fantastic.
Guys, does free money sound like a downer, a total fucking downer?
Yeah, no, total fucking downer.
Because Mikey Smith
Talk to
saying
your
no
wife
to
like that,
$10,000 really screams
Let's talk about
confidence,
how
doesn't it?
pathetic of a man you are now. How about that?
Let's
Hey?
go, dude.
Are your balls
$10,000 is
inverted or what?
yours.
Are your balls
Astronomy Live,
inverted?
you're
Is
willing
that why you
to
can't
come.
show me some real
You're willing to
pictures?
come down to Rhode Island, right? Astronomy Live.
Yes, absolutely.
And what? And that's only gonna. And I only had to pay for like half the ticket for you to agree to that.
That's right.
Okay, so he's willing to do it for just half a ticket. You're getting food, lodging, free gas, and $10,000 if we're wrong.
Ooh, who cares?
Well, apparently, that's actually very good. That's actually a very good point, because if you don't care about the truth, you would say that. Thank you very much, Mike. Have a good day. Fucking idiot. Who cares? Who cares?
He fundamentally refuses to understand. Okay, so he wanted to know why there were diffraction spikes on the last video I sent him. This is why. We explained this. He wants to see what it looks like without that. Well, guess what? The Whirlpool Galaxy video, that was without that. So that's why the stars in the Whirlpool Galaxy video don't have diffraction spikes. They just look like little dots, little featureless dots. That's all they're going to look like, no matter how much I zoom in, unless I exceed the useful capability of the telescope, in which case it turns into a blur, because I've exceeded the useful optical resolution of the telescope. It's a point-like light source. Adding magnification is not going to make it bigger. If it's making it bigger, you're doing something wrong, because it's a point-like light source.
Yeah. Did you see the smear that he was trying to pass off as a good photo?
And this is what I was trying to get at. That is an optical effect of bad optics. Okay, this is what you see with the diffraction spikes from this. This is an optical effect as well, but it's well understood, and it looks nice. It's aesthetically pleasing because it's symmetrical, because it's an effect of this pattern. What he's showing is not so aesthetically pleasing, and it's due to uncorrected issues with his optics, to do with probably the way he's holding the phone up to a pair of binoculars to try to get video. So yeah, big surprise. You're trying to shoot video through a pair of binoculars with a cell phone, and you're shocked that the stars look different than they do in a telescope. Well, they look different than they do in a telescope because a phone being held up to a pair of binoculars is a terrible way to try to do astrophotography. But he fundamentally refuses to understand that.
And don't even get me started on the challenge that flat earthers have with the concept of focus.
Well, yeah.
So we're talking, out of focus, probably Vaseline on the lens, phone not held up to the binoculars correctly. It's a recipe for disaster. So let's see. I'm sorry to say, but I think Reds and astronomy have been wasting their breath on someone who is determined to remain ignorant. Yo, that's totally valid. The point is that we're going to be offering everything under the sun for this fucker. That way, he can be without excuse. and it becomes clear, fucking crystal, that he is choosing to remain ignorant. We're offering him free gas, free food, free hotel. We're offering to put $10,000 on the line if we can't repeat what Astronomy Live was able to show on stream tonight. If we can't repeat those observations and get the exact same thing, he gets $10,000 of my money. We're offering him everything. The only reason a person would say no to a sweet deal like that is because they do not have confidence in their position.